Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We are here for Love is Blind Poland's reunion live watch. We go watch it together, okay? I'm going to tell you the timestamp where I'm at, and we going to get into it. Tomorrow will be the panel talking about all the shenanigans. Give people an overnight time to watch it. Sometimes I need to rewatch it, but we are here, okay? We are here for this live watch. I don't begrudge you. It came out at 1 p.m. Polish time. No, 1 p.m. EST. Poland is 7 o'clock at night. I'm just watching it now, okay? I'm just watching it now. So it's probably 8:30 Polish time. If y'all have seen it, that's okay. This is just a live chat, so everybody who have seen it, watching it, we could watch it together and put our input. I don't mind spoilers if you've watched it before. Some people do mind, okay? So be mindful, okay? Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Sam. Hey, to go to Africa. We here. I have my screen on the side so I can watch it, but I will tell you who it is. I have my media assets. When they're talking about a specific couple, you will see them on the screen, okay? Right here, right on the side. You'll see whoever they're talking about, which segment they're talking about. So I'm just giving you this time. Make sure that your screen is ready. My screen is on the red N for Netflix. Hope y'all are ready. Okay? We are ready. We're ready for these shenanigans. You sat with your lunch and ready for the reunion. Girl, we are ready for the shenanigans. Okay? So I am hitting play right now. The red N is on. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Oh, I love the set. Okay, I love the colors. Okay, I'm seeing Ulita on my screen. They're playing a song. Now, you know how we feel about these songs. Or they're showing us before and after when they were odds and when they are now. Okay, Kathy, no problem. Happy Memorial Day. Oh gosh, Kristoff is in my fit. Kristoff got a new haircut. Do y'all think Jacek did it? You think Jacek did the haircut? Ooh, Ulita got the curly hair. Oh, Kamil Uno got a new haircut too. Did Jacek do it? Jacek, I'm going to blame you for all these haircuts. Oh, Daria cut the weave. Daria cut the weave out. Okay, now, Filip, you look more diabolical now. Why y'all showing us? Why y'all showing us Damian and Marta and we know they ain't been in the photo? I hear Poland have a lot to say about this couple who hosting. They say he's a star. Why is his suit wrinkled? Why is the host suit wrinkled? That don't look good. That don't look neat and nice at all. So Ulita just walked in and sat down. Are we doing each person? Julia. Okay, Julia, you looking real good, girl. She sat next to Ulita. Okay, Malikica is here in her green. Why are we having this somber music? Why is it like a funeral and not a reunion? Okay, Jacek, I don't like those pants. They look stylish though, but I don't like them pants. Okay. Oh, you don't have you don't the host is because the wife ain't famous and he just some kind of sports star. Okay, Camille Uno walked in and Kristoff walked in. Camille Uno tapped his shoulder. I'm side eyeing you with that. Daria walks in. She's in her black dress. She's looking great, but she got that Diane Sawyer haircut. Okay. Okay, Filip is sitting next to his wife. Nobody's wearing rings. Are we wearing rings? Okay, we have a space. Welcome to the reunion. Season full of emotions, hope, and honesty. Yeah, the bone structure is there. It's been almost a year since y'all were in the experiment, and we were revisiting your stories. Hey, fanatic music, yes. Who kept their promises? Who changed their minds? Who found love? Mm. It better be some uncomfortable questions. It better. All the burning questions. I hope something else ain't burning. And unaired footage. Y'all came here looking for love. And the departs with open hearts. Okay. Truly brave. Okay. That's looks settled. I think he got a woman. Not everyone made it to the end of the journey. You're right. One couple ended early. Marta and Damian couldn't be with us. They sent us a video on how their past year has been going. Okay, so they're starting with Marta and Damian. This is who was on the screen. They sent a video. They could not be with them. I kind of know why, but I ain't telling y'all. Okay, okay, the dogs are still acting up. Damian, you have not trained these dogs. Okay, we moved 2 weeks. Okay, okay, they moved 2 weeks ago. Oh no, Damian, you doing the housework in shorts? Jesus, no. Okay, no, the dog is not gonna be licking my face. The dog is not licking my face. Mm-mm. See, Margaret's dog is more trained to give it a handshake. Okay, foundation for a home. Okay, they're building a home. Okay. We see Christmas. We see the dogs. Oh, my dogs are not in my kitchen either. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I see her grandmother's looking to see how he cooking. Or his workspace. He can't keep the workspace tidy, and it is dusty. How much work is he doing? How much work is he doing in that dusty corner? I am on. I am pausing. Where am I in the show, or where am I physically? Fanatic Music. We are at the point of Damian is cooking in the house. Physically, I'm in the state of Georgia. I hope it answers both. Okay, we are only a few minutes in, 5 minutes and 16 seconds in. It's starting again. He's in the same yellow shorts, y'all, that he was vacuuming in. The same yellow shorts. 5 minutes and like 16 seconds, and he's peeling potatoes. Okay, we clapping. 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Damian has lost his edge. No, he ain't. They're talking about the dogs. You all send them. Is that all y'all gonna say? I don't like this owl. Please stop it. Okay, they aren't the only couple that said yes. That's all y'all saying? Okay, they're talking about Daria and Filip. Despite your doubts, you two also got married. Are you still together? Oh, they are still together. We were wrong. What is up with her eyebrows? I'm distracted. What is up with her eyebrows? Daria's eyebrows. He cleaned up his language. Okay. They're still together. I am shocked. Her eyebrows look like they're fanned out. I'm not a makeup girly, so y'all gotta help me. It's been intense. He moved in right away. Oh, he didn't wait. Her eyebrows are they tinted too? He started bringing his things to her place. Still had to adjust despite living together during the experiment, but it's been great. Okay. We visited 4 countries together. Okay. Okay. You better use that buddy pass, girl. Less than a year. It's been pretty solid. Okay. Trips were wonderful, fantastic. What about his mother? Have you met his mother? Well, we have some footage. Okay. Yes. What the hell are those eyebrows? Okay, they are at the Eiffel Tower. I am at 7 minute 30 second mark. Okay, pay attention to the road, sir. Okay, they traveling. Beautiful moment. What about his mother? Moved in right away. Okay. He had tough moments. There were challenges. Okay. I want health issues, and her husband stepped up. Okay. He stayed with her at the doctors. Okay. Work problems. Okay. What is the work problem that spilled over in the home? Okay. Oh, he went. Did he shave all his hair off? Jesus. You don't look good without hair. Sorry, Philip. Keep the hair. Keep the hair, please. What did he? Why did he cut his hair off? They were breaking points. It showed us that we were meant to be. We only grow stronger together. So she is very stylish. I will give her that. Her clothes are on point. Where is his family? Have you met his mother? She panicked a little bit. She had some tests done. It seems everything is good with her health. Okay. Dang. Dang. She was already picking a funeral home. Okay. Okay. It meant a lot that he was there waiting with her and for her. I'm at the 9 minute and 48-second mark. We're talking to Daria and Filip. I was glad that Filip handled it and worked it out. She had a little bit of a health scare. Okay. Oh, Grandpa has had a decline and he doesn't always recognize us. Okay. Filip came with her to visit him. Okay. So sad with Grandpa. Okay. Still not over it. Okay. His friend passed in an accident in India 3 months ago. Oh, they were cabin crew together. I know how close they get. Wow, they went through a lot. Yeah, they went through a lot this past year. He said this is how you learn when someone is truly by your side. Yeah, they have faced a lot of hardships this year. And we do wish Grandpa good health. Yes, that is hard. That is rough. Right, Philip's family, come on. We hadn't met them before. Have you met them now? Yes. His mom, his grandma, his brothers. Okay. Do you like her? Okay, the whole family liked her. Okay, okay, we sure? Sister-in-law who's also called Daria. Oh, her name is hyphenated. Okay, so Polish woman hyphenate. I like that. Mom gave the blessing because mom said you calm her son down. He ain't reckless no more. What? Okay, now I'm happy for her. That was my thing. Okay, Mama said she tired of Philip doing all kinds of foolishness. Now he got a wife. He calmed down. We good with you, girl. They're together. This okay. They believed it. Oh, they didn't believe it was going to happen. Okay, I understand that. We can still support their mama. Okay. Or many of them say, don't let her go. Right, Bunda's girly. It looked like he didn't want to say the family liked her. They probably like her more than they like him. Pods on the tribute. What did it look like? Y'all talking together now? Philip, how did it feel that she was getting Jacek just as excited in the pods as you? How about that? Mm. You we're very close. Yes. Yes. Mm. But it was beautiful movie. I need to find out what y'all thought about watching the pods back together. The way she influenced Jacek, tends to panic in very difficult situations. Oh, he panics. He's a panicker. That's what happens when you're having babies. You don't panic in the delivery room. Oh, she was telling him, "You got this. You can do this." Ooh, you need a cheerleader. You need a cheerleader. I don't know. Is she up for the job? But hey, they're happy together. She like it. I love it. She said she wanted it to be heartfelt. Why are you Lisa looking like that? Why are you Lisa looking like she's hating? Why is you Lisa looking like she? Does she not believe this? Right? You crossed the line and commented about her looks. Yes. Anything you regret? Yes. Okay, he regrets everything. He was stressed. He thought he was gonna pass out. That don't mean you grab her buttocks. She didn't recognize him. He was confident in their conversations. Stop making excuses for him and let him say why he did it. I'm gonna need her to hush. Hush, Daria. We are asking him about what he said and what he did. Hush, Daria. Stop trying to clean it up for your husband. Hush. Yes, it was a total disaster. Okay, it wasn't his proudest moment. Okay, well, she's still with you. It wasn't your best performance. Why are you asking her how she felt? She was just talking too much. It was hard to watch. A man you was crazy in love with, but you thought he would have been taller. You weren't attracted to him physically. Stop telling me that. Mm-mm. I don't believe it. Uh, I don't believe it. No, no, no. You said, I wish you was tall. I thought you were tall. You played basketball. You think every girl in the experiment dreamed of a first meeting like that? Please, girl. Doris, stop lying in my face. Stop lying in my face. Stop giving him excuses, a lot of stress and emotions. Stress makes him grab booty? Really? Yes, today you have a wonderful husband. I'm happy for you. Right, she out here covering her man. She stayed, she gave it a chance, and glad she did. I wonder if he getting any rest. The stress got you. Okay. Right, a nice piece of exactly. Terrible to watch. And looking back, mm, no honey. Skip it and fast forward. Did you skip and fast forward when she was getting Jacek hard in the pod too? Did we skip that? You know what? They are giving me too much happy. It's almost like gnashing my teeth. It's hurting my teeth already. I'm not sure I believe it. I'm almost sure we as happy as we presenting. I ain't gonna give them the Ulita side eye, but I don't know if they're as happy as they presenting. Okay. Only this experiment really realized how important it is for your partner to also be your friend. Thank you very much. We spent too long on them. Thank you. This is why the reunion is an hour and a half. Yes, they argue. They argue. Sometimes we shout and we end up making up. She's not too proud and stays upset. Oh, she's too proud. Okay, and stays upset. And we hug and say, okay, enough. Look at his face. Look at his face. Like he's always wrong. That's what that face is. She say, I'm stubborn. Oh, he says a makeup hug. Oh, he trying to calm her down. That's different. Philip has to, right. Philip has to apologize first. Geez, got another question. What about his flights? We're still working on it. Cheryl, tell me if they're happy, let's be happy for them. I'll be happy. Okay. He needs to rest. So she does her thing. She gets to the gym. She lets him sleep. Since she can't be quiet in the apartment, he says, please don't do nothing in the kitchen. Just leave. I understand that. Just go with your friends. Leave. Right. Even if you bake a cake, you don't smell the cake and wake up. The cabinet is slammed. Okay. Empty the dishwasher. Get some earplugs, sir. Get some earplugs. That's what he needs. Okay? What are your plans for the future? Jeez, Louise. It is at the 18-minute mark and we still on them. Want to enjoy life together, go side by side. Why are you Lisa looking like somebody passed away? They talk about getting a dog in a year. He thinks the apartment too small. He don't want no dogs. Oh, they just want to enjoy each other. I second that. Yeah, he didn't mention his family. Holy moly, they met her. They love her. They probably love her more than they love him. Okay, they're talking about dogs. Found not only love, you also found friendship, and it was a foursome. Mm-hmm. Why are you Lita looking like that? No, holy moly, they're talking about if you trying to take a nap after he came back from a long time and her being in the kitchen making noise. Okay. Now we're looking at a clip of the men and their friendship in the pods. We are at the 18-minute or 19-minute and 45-second mark. The ladies are in the lounge talking. They're friends too, because remember, this was a love rectangle. The two ladies are friends, the two men are friends, and they're all dating each other. Jacek smiling more than Ulita. Ulita barely smiling here. Ulita's resting annoyed, sad, stank face. Oh, you hope your friendship with Daria lasts? When y'all met, you gave her the, you gave her the, you gave her the, don't talk to me. This is what they're going over right now, the rectangle of it all four of them. The Polish folks say they don't like the Polish that was being spoken in the show. Okay, Daria, Ulita, y'all formed a strong friendship. Mm. Right. How was it to watch the dates? Yes. Okay, Ulita, it was an experiment. Okay. But now she's okay with it being an experiment. It was a shock, though. Jacek, it was fun to watch. Oh, I'm sure. Your friend's wife was getting you hard in the pods, and that was fun to watch. But they're saying that the Polish being spoken they don't like is not traditional Polish. Are you still friends? Are y'all still close? Oh, the men are. He and Filip hang out several times. Is he on the buddy pass list? Is he on the buddy pass list? I'm sorry. Less often now, but we're still in touch. So y'all love Survive the Pods? Love was not blind, but yes, they love Survive the Pods. Yes, Yasik is good looking. Yulita and Daria, how do y'all friendship look? Their friendship did not survive. It didn't survive Greece. What are y'all talking about? Oh, Yulita's always rooting for her. I'm rooting for you, girl. I'm rooting for you. It was hard to watch. Out of her experiment, the relationship with her is what she missed the most. Oh, really? What happened? Exactly. What happened? You don't know what happened? You tend to pull back when you feel unwanted. What do you mean? You felt like you weren't needed? Girl, get out of my face, Yulita. Please. You gave up. Daria was going to hug you when she first saw you, and you swerved her. Right, I couldn't get through to her exactly and explain myself. Thank you, Daria. And the distance grew. Yes, right. We're in a different place. Daria saying she felt the distance even back at the one party. We felt it. And it was hard to get back there. You swerved her. Come on now, Ulita. Don't recreate history unless we didn't see something. And with all due respect, our paths just diverged. I don't think that I was closed off. I gained a lot from the experience. You told her that that's why your friendship circle is so closed, and you closed her out. You don't think you were closed off? We saw it differently, Ulita. Ulita, come on here and explain yourself, please. Come on here. Maybe it's how she felt. She feels one way, I feel another. Ulita, we need to watch that show back together, okay? I hope things clear up a little bit. Not Julia, Ulita. Right, again, blaming everyone else but herself. Okay, we're, we're wrapping up Filip and Daria. They are still married, still together. There were many heart-to-heart talks during the experiment, many confessions. Mm. There were some that given a range of emotions and sounds. I'm guessing we go into Jacek and Ulita. The AU. It's not famous for the right reasons. It went viral. I'm a huge fan of it. We don't like it. We don't like it. Now his necklaces, I will give him that. Jacek, them necklaces, you have a good collection. Okay? Lord. Can we just breathe hard? I can take him breathing hard. Just breathe hard, Jacek. Oh, jeez Louise. Come on now. Okay, Jacek. Where did it come from? Yes. Everyone in the men's quarters was doing it, even though y'all just show it was me. I don't want to take all the credit. It was ours. For some reason, it stands out more with me. Okay, okay. All the men were doing it. We don't need that footage. Okay. Yeah, it comes out of an animal because somebody said they were animalistic. Was that Yasnik? Or not dog companies? Why you there too? Why the three? Wait a minute. Why those three women looking like the witches of Eastwick? Ulita, Julia, and Malika sitting on that couch and ain't smiling. Ulita said it amused her. It was distinctive, and she associated with him. All three of their faces, Terry, you missed the sound? She said, not at all. Oh, he said it, and you saw that face? He said it, and she's like, mm. Ooh, your relationship did not survive. Have you talked since the wedding? Nope. Nope. First time seeing each other? First time. Jeez Louise. Why did you say no, Ulita? She felt lonely when they were living together in war. So I understand that. She felt misunderstood and unappreciated, constantly looking for fault, things like that. Mm, it hurt her a lot. She was puzzled by him saying he missed our conversation. When I tried to talk to him each time, mm, soon led to tensions and strange looks. She felt deeply rejected. Keep trying until the very end. I did my best to save it, but if only one side wants it, there's no chance. Okay, I understand her. I understand her. We're at the 27-minute mark. We're slowly growing apart. He says, I think at the end, Ulita was trying. We both were, because that's why you said you're proud of her. I think it was too late at that point. What is going on with those three ladies? Something is going on we don't know. Ulita holding a secret. She said I was supposedly looking for her faults, and I felt the same way. Okay. Constantly told something was wrong with me. Dang. Ouch. That I talk too much, that I'm weird. Ooh. I never said you were weird. Not sure why you say that. Julia is telling Ulita, I talk a lot because of my ADHD. He felt he was treated as if one of his flaws was not acceptable. Talking to each other as a whole was very important to me. I should say this now. Shouldn't say it, but I will. Because it bothers me. Ooh, constantly. Jacek throughout the experiment. Whenever he did something he shouldn't have or crossed a boundary, he didn't see it. A moment later, he'd say that I was to blame, that I provoked it. Oh, I hate ADHD and supposed to accept everything. Oh, he's like, what the heck? She's like, I did accept him. I understood his ADHD. So I'm a neuro. Okay, I know about disorders. Okay, she works with people with disorders. She's familiar with them. She worked with people and children with different disorders. He always say it was ADHD or something. Oh, he's saying it's absurd. You stopped. She's saying, please let me finish, and she stopped speaking. She's like, I'm tired of that. It made me feel like it was always my fault. Keep asking myself what was wrong with me. Okay, why? Thank you, host, for giving him a chance to speak and not act like he's saying it wasn't like that. She's cutting him off. Hush, Ulita. You wanted him to hush for you. Hush. He said, my ADHD is a piece of information. Not once did I make excuses or use ADHD to explain my behavior. Really? Julia is telling her, don't take the bait. The only thing I linked to ADHD was that I talked a lot. Now, that's not the only thing, Jacek. You blamed you for getting the dishwasher on ADHD. He's saying it's unfair that you think I'm lying. Oh, I won't comment further. I'm really tired of this. How are you tired of this when you ain't even talking to the wedding? How are you tired of it? Did you keep going because you believed there would be an I do at the altar? He said we faced ups and downs. It was difficult. It was emotional. I wanted to give it a chance until the very end. There were many moments where I felt like this wasn't it. The premise of the show is to make a decision at the altar. So I ain't mad at him. Before walking through the door when Jacek was in the closet, I think I already wanted to leave. Too many differences and we wouldn't make it. She fought till the end as Jacek did, but you said you wanted to leave, but you fought till the end. She hoped things change. You never know it, but it didn't work out. Why are we still mad and it's been a year? When did you first start having doubts? Yes, we saw the stuff in Greece. What did he say in Greece? There are things I will never tolerate, but you did because you stayed. Let a man treat or speak to me that way, but I gave it a chance. Right, what did you say? You don't want to talk about it since it was off camera. Mm. Ulita, what did he say? He was not proud of his behavior, but it wasn't directed at Ulita. It was just what? You were talking about X? Yes, this is the time to clear it up because we need to know. Yes, y'all were also very harsh with each other in conversation. We saw it. Let's not circle the issue. You're doing more harm than good. Let's just explain it right here, right now. Right, just tell it. I won't say it because I don't want to go back to. Then why bring it? No, Ulita, please. The chapter should stay closed, but you're still affected by it. You don't want to say it because she don't want to, but he wants to clear it up. Oh, if you talk, I don't know how much of it will be true. Sitting together before brunch, me and Ulita and another girl. I gave the girl an ear cuff as a gift. Okay. Asked if she put it on correctly. Because if it's done wrong, it could be quite painful. Okay. I told her I'd been there. It was terribly painful if you put it on wrong. I was done speaking. Oh, oh, he called her the B word. And why the F did you do that? Because she squeezed the cuff on his ear, squeezed his ear. Okay. He wanted to talk about it later, but she brushed him off. But it was instinctive. It was not aimed at her. But why would I squeeze your ear knowing you got an earring cuff? I'm not excusing his language. He's like, I didn't expect the behavior. It was painful. It was surprising for me. There was nothing good about it. I take responsibility for what I said. I shouldn't have said it. I tried to talk about it several times without success. Why would she squeeze your ear? Ulita, did you squeeze his ear or not? I don't know if you also have some kind of vision disorder. Wait a minute. Well, now you're diagnosing him with something else. You skipped a few things. I'm done. Thank you. No, Ulita. We can't let this sit like this. You got to say it all, girl. You got to say it all. I don't hear you denying you done pinched his ear with the earring in it. Wait a minute. Right. She probably thought he was flirting. It wasn't all bad, but you all had some good moments. No, Ulita, girl, I don't hear you denying that you pinched his ear. Because I would probably cuss you out too. Nice moments. I want to remember it that way. I would cuss you out too if you squeezed my earring in my ear. I would have called you way worse than that. But she don't deny it. She don't deny the behavior. We have completely different values. Why would he change? He is who he is. I am who I am. Why is she still hurt and they haven't talked since the wedding? Why would you be hurt when a man called you out your name? Were you in love? I told Jacek I was falling in love a bit. Told him a tiny bit. A tiny bit? I really liked how he talked about my son. That always moved her. But is your son still friends with him? She's like, it fell apart. Right, she has issues with communication. Right, do you regret not asking those questions in the pods? She regrets that they didn't talk more in Greece. Y'all were just jonesing and laughing. He truly believed in the experiment. He'd find the love that he hoped for. Okay. During the experiment, I still believed it. Okay. Wasn't sure about the wedding. So many differences and disagreements, but y'all agreed on her son. Yeah, I said you shouldn't be giving strange women gifts anyway. I'm sorry. We're looking for different things. Yeah, she evicted me and closed off. What a key test in a Polish marriage is having half sour pickles together. Let's see how y'all did. Oh, we gonna laugh? Really? Okay. Half sour pickle. What is a half sour pickle? I don't eat pickles. The closest, I don't really even eat relish on anything. Okay, made of 80% water. Okay, little pickles. Okay, are they making it themselves? Don't think her mom ever, or she left the ends on. Okay, uh, at that point, he still hadn't talked to her mom, and they putting garlic in it. Half sour pickles. Should we cut off the ends? You leave the pickles whole. Okay. Oh Jesus! All that dill? All that dill in it? Yeah, we don't need this conversation with his mom. I'm gonna have to go find some Polish pickles. Yes, it's a filler. We don't need this filler. Okay, he loved pickles, half sour, sour dill pickles, all of them. Okay, okay. I guess it's better since you're making it at home. She don't like it. Oh yeah, I know y'all obsessed with dill. Team half sour. Okay, there's a whole team of half sour pickles. He has pickles, a pickle tattoo on his leg that he just showed us. Cucumber tattoo. This is the 40-minute mark, 4-0. We didn't pass the test. We didn't even attempt to do pickles. They have never, the host and hostess have never tried making pickles together. That's probably what saved your marriage. Okay, Daria said I just get it from my mama. Daria said we just get it. Daria said pass by my mama's house, I pick it up. The host couple I think is cute, but the Polish people are saying, they don't like them. Where they come from? First few days were hard for her. Some great people from Experiment reached out and we got in touch. She went to the Sunrise Festival. Okay, I need to know what that is. I met my future fiance husband. Next year, Ulita is getting married. That's an engagement ring. Is it somebody from the pods? She said she's not close. What? Is it another man from the pod? I need to know who. Is it someone from the pod or just someone reaching out after the experiment? She met the love of her life. If you met the love of your life, why are you so acting up with Jacek? You shouldn't be busting your eyes if you met the love of your life. Why are you giving Jacek any energy? See, I don't believe this. Okay, her Conrad. Conrad tell the story. Okay, how we met. So I didn't see anybody named Conrad on the list of pods people. So recently they got engaged in Lake Como in Italy. If y'all know, Lake Como is the lake. Conrad surprised her. He organized the whole trip, and we got engaged there. Nikolai, think about it. Friendly vibe. It's beautiful. Okay. Nikolai, are you still friends with Jacek? She's truly thankful. No, you still have issues with Jacek. Her whole family adores Conrad. It's impossible not to. Look, Daria fixing her hair like, girl, girl. He puts on a pedestal. She could feel it every moment. Jacek. Oh, Jacek is not single. I told y'all. I told y'all Jacek ain't single. He said it's still new, but he's happy. Why she got her nose? My girlfriend's my biggest fan. I told y'all. I told y'all. Ulita, one last thing. What, do you want to say anything else to Jacek? No. I wish you happiness, that's all. Really? I don't believe you. Jacek, you have anything to say? It's great that you're happy, and I wish you all the best. I'm rooting for you. Thank you. Why she had all that dust for him if it wasn't? Come on now. Right, if she engaged, why is she so miserable? No one expected this relationship to end this way. Which one? Julia and Camille Uno. Okay, I was like, which one? Like, I was a bit stressed, but it's normal. This is their first time seeing each other. There was one phone call afterwards and nothing after that. Wow. We're at the 44-minute mark. When the good moments were shown, it was nice to watch, of course. It was hard too. There were tough moments. Okay, I love to hear Julia. Brought back memories, both sad and happy. Why is she looking at him like that? Few unpleasant moments for him. Why is she looking at him like that? Seeing how little support Julia got from her family. It was painful to watch because I didn't know. The support was so limited when I was with her. Wow. The situation at the end was very unnecessary. It was unnecessary. She ain't even looking at him. He said the rumor cost me a lot. Any feelings come back? Where's your socks, Camille Uno? To be honest, no. Oh, no. No. Some time has passed. She don't feel. She's like, I was sad. What would you have said, Camille Uno? I started by saying that I truly believed in the experiment and I went into it fully ready. Expected the wedding to happen, and he said, I thought I'd say I do. Oh, okay, so he was I do. Certain situations happen along the way that I couldn't say I do. Okay, you're confusing me now, Camille Uno. What kind of situations? Yes, how you were with the guys compared to her, hot and cold. I feel accepted among the guys. He didn't feel always accepted by Julia. When she called him out, he shut down. Okay, I can see that, but both of y'all are looking for acceptance, and you can't accept each other. I want to be myself in a relationship, and I can't. He's like he lacked a stable foundation. Okay, okay, it would have made him say no. She's like, I felt the same many times, not accepted by you. Okay, I know I'm emotional. Don't go there, Julia. Emotional don't mean reckless. You thought y'all were too different? It made her feel like he didn't like her. He felt you didn't like him. You think your mom's opinion influenced your final decision? Hello? Right, right. My family gave me advice. They can't worry about me. Girl, girl, I made the decision. I'm an adult. They always want what's best for me. Girl, the girls are comforting you more than your mama did. They advise me accordingly with my happiness in mind. I take their words out. Girl, but the final decision was mine. Right. How did you feel, Camille, knowing their attitude towards you? was strange because my family was very supportive, very caring. Yes, that's true. I would have hoped to be welcomed into a new family. Okay. But the lack of support from Julia, she wasn't very supported. Wow. As someone close to us on screen, that was sad. Did you feel a lack of support from your family? They support. She not gonna see it. She not gonna see it. I know what it may have looked like. We know what it was. They weren't welcoming at your grandpa's place. Your mama could be. She could be there for your well-being, but girl, I call my mom when we'd argue, just like he would talk to his friends when we would argue. But your friends and your mama carrying that baggage. Mom's heart would break, hear me cry on the phone. You talking to mama too much. Mama's my best friend. You need a new best friend. Yes, you have the right to call your mom, but your mom don't have your best interest. After the wedding, you said you talked to someone from Camille's past. Yes, who was it? Who was it? Who reached out and what did they say? We talked on the phone. Who is that person? You don't remember if they reached out or if she called you? Girl, stop it. Stop it. She won't answer who it was. She asked me not to, but you can say the relationship to Camille Uno. Oh, hell no. She's afraid what might happen if Camille finds out. Really? Really? No, I ain't taking that excuse. No, no, no. She's fear of his reaction. No, she ain't. No, no, no. She asked you not to. She playing you, Julia. Right. Why would you trust this girl? Exactly. How do you know he cheated on his partner? Could be slander. Why did you believe her? How do you know it's true? I don't know. I just trusted her because I didn't trust Camille. Really? 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 She just believed this woman. See, this is why sometimes I can't be a girl's girl. Y'all can call me all kinds of things. I'm not a girl's girl. I can't just believe some other woman. Camille Uno is talking now. I wanted to get my life together. Okay. I completely cut myself off. Okay. From the people who had a bad influence on me. After that relationship, I entered into another, and they did the exact same thing. Second attempt to interfere in my current life. Okay, which makes me even more. Oh, so that person been interfering in his relationships. This person been interfering in his relationships. This is when you have an ex that just can't let you go. We could see that. Now he crying, and now she trying not to cry. Why are you trying to be not emotional? Don't become your mother, Julia. Don't become your mother. He says it's even more painful that it keeps happening. The person keeps coming into his life and ruining his relationships. He's like, I've cut them off. I never wronged them. Quite the opposite, which makes their behavior even more confusing. I'd rather just forget and move on. Everything was fine until the wedding. It was emotional. It was stressful. A lot was happening. And then this happened, and it broke me in a million pieces. I'm not saying he's perfect, y'all, but we're at the 52-minute mark. I'm surprised it came up on such an important day. You know the person was coming. Do you regret the conversation? I regret. I'm glad I found out. I'm glad I learned it. But I'm glad I don't know. That girl told me about it. But you still believed it when it wasn't true. Like I told you, it was a rumor. So he told her. He told her. And she still decided to. I regret it happened during the wedding. I got Philly's face. Julia, Do you believe Camille cheated? I don't know, to be honest. I had trust issues with Camille. And she called me sounding very credible, but you didn't ask him. You didn't talk to him. She's like, I just believed her. Girl, that woman got exactly what she wanted to ruin him and used you. It was the same circle. Two other people said it, but they were from the same circle, that girl circle. I just want to say I did nothing wrong. I said what I needed to say. It's sad that you trusted strangers. You just trusted strangers, especially on a day like that. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Don't try and ease the tension now about Chocolate Gate. She needs to, Julia needs to get more talking to. Who the second chocolates for? We do want to know. They never reached the person. The guys and him gave the chocolates in the lounge. He never gave the chocolate. But who was it for? It was for Marta. It was to end things with Marta on a good note. Okay, I understand that. So he could focus on Julia. That's why Marta didn't come. We cannot let this go with Julia. Oh, right. After this ends, we gonna talk about it right here. Whole time I thought that I was Camille's number one. I hope he has met someone, Terry. I do so. I do hope so. She was emotional. She started to cry. Right? She doesn't want to look foolish. Fan of music. Once again, communication. Again, Julia. Once again, communication. Julia, were you in love? Yes, at some point. I felt butterfly. Don't know how I feel about butterflies. No, no. Butterflies don't mean nothing, but run. Camille Uno, were you in love? I needed more time to fall in love with someone. Okay. Some feelings developed, but it wasn't quite love. Okay, I can understand that. Daria, glad I did. What? Okay, we're at the 55-minute mark. 34 minutes to go. Part of the experiment. You leave engaged, you build a relationship afterwards. It's part of it. So it's hard to talk about being fully in love. You didn't fall in love when you saw me peeling potatoes? No, no, no. Sorry. Don't try to make it smile now. Where are you now? Are you single? She is single. She is dating. I know. I'm on her tickety talk. Focus on my life, my friends, and my doggies. Camille, happily single. Oh, but you had to swallow hard for that one. Did try to find love after the show, but it didn't work out. Oh, that's why you swallowed hard. Where I am happy. Okay. What are the main conclusions you drew from the experiment? Uh-uh. No, you shouldn't talk less. You should talk more with your significant other. Wish people could see all the footage. Okay, talking to us, y'all. I felt I was portrayed as very insecure. You showed it right here. Daria and I shared similar feelings about it, about the reveal. Okay, everybody will hope for a reveal like Damian and Marta. Oh, heck no. Heck no. People said that I expected Camille to faint at the side of me. Now, she been in these streets. She been watching us, y'all. I'm also getting a no, not racist comments. No, no, I don't agree with that. People, no, no, uh-uh. Her looks can be divisive. I repeatedly point out that recently online. I don't agree with that. We just don't understand it. She's a beautiful woman. Don't expect him to faint, but it would have been nice. I don't like the hate people show into her. She is insecure. It wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea. We know that. No negative comments, but I didn't expect to read the things like I'm not surprised. Oh, I'm not surprised your father left you. No, no, that is unacceptable. Reflects poorly on the commenter, right? Or people saying go away or get the out of Poland. No, those people are absolutely awful. Don't focus on them, Julia. I also like people to understand that therapy is a process. It's not a few sessions and you're magically cured. So she in therapy? She's in therapy? It often takes many years. Are we in therapy? People say I should go for therapy before looking for love. We say that about everybody. Because therapy will take that long, and I still want to do it. Even if it takes 10 or 20 years, I still deserve love. Yes, you deserve love, and you deserve therapy. People shouldn't judge us only by what's on the experiment. We know it's an edited, produced show. We know that. We spent hours together, weeks together. Keep in mind that we're good people. We never said y'all were bad people. We said some of the things y'all do is suspect. Julia, you have to believe in yourself. This is Camille saying you're a beautiful woman, beautiful soul. People write things like that simply because they don't know you. Exactly. Tell her, Camille. Tell her, Camille. I can vouch for you. He is vouching for you even in this moment that you made him look like a real fool in these streets. Oh, the hostess is crying. You're a great woman. I wish you the happiness in life. Thank you very much for those words. Hostess is crying too. Everybody crying. One moment. Julia needs a moment. Whew. Is something wrong with me because I'm not crying? I'm not crying. She looks more like a Roma people. And remember, she talked about her skin being a little dark. She's not traditionally a Polish looking woman. Right. What you saw were snippets. A lot more happened. There were strong emotions involved. The hostess is talking to us, the people. Keep that in mind. Try not to hurt people. Right. I can't squeeze a tear out myself. I'd like to thank you very much for the time we spent together. Hope you find love. She's telling that to Camille Uno. And someone can truly move mountains with you. Okay, okay. Let's be weird together. Thank you. I wish you happiness, and that's what matters most. Being healthy and happy. Julia, I need you to not focus on them negative people. She said, leave the rest to God. Thank you. Hopefully, y'all both find love, true love. Okay, let's get to the cheater of it all. We know it's an edited produced show around here. Okay, the pause is a huge challenge, and life is even harder. Not everyone made it. Malikica, Kristoff, and I put Kinga up there too. Y'all know she coming. Some time has passed, and I feel fine now, says Malika. Are we fine? Are we cool? It was sad to look back at it all. Hard to watch those moments. Eureka was intense and emotional. Y'all, we are at the 1 hour mark. Let's watch previously unaired clips. Okay, okay. Right before the party. Okay. Yes, Kinga is here. There any point in talking? Why are you so hostile? Is there any point in talking? There's not enough time to work it out. No, Kristoff, you're talking in circles. Circumstances aren't right. I haven't done anything. I didn't lie to nobody. Exactly. I opened up. I was really afraid. You did what you did. Exactly. Exactly. He did what he did. I'm not enough for you, and I'm not understanding enough. Or he want to cheat in peace. Or he want to cheat in peace. I don't understand you. Maybe I never did. Maybe my Polish isn't good. That you don't. No, your Polish is fine. Everybody says it's fine. Maybe I'm just too stupid for you. What is that? What you said? We broke. We could go our way. You want time and freedom. Do whatever you want. Stick your tongue wherever you want. Oh, I wish you all the best. Lika, I like that feistiness. Ooh. He says your PR is great. You don't need anything else. You're the best. What? Oh, he feisty. I thought we talk. He said kudos to you. Oh, he want to cheat in peace. He don't want to be called out. No, now he want to be da 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 da. No, Kristoff, you should have nothing to say. Why are you talking back? You cheated. I know she's crying, but I'm hot. She believes she would find love. I don't want to hear it anymore. You don't want to hear it anymore? And you the one who did it? Oh no, Kristoff, you gonna hear it every day, every second, every millisecond. You will hear it. You good as Malikica. I'm sorry, y'all. Very sad for me to watch now, knowing the whole of Poland saw how it fell apart. Real hard to watch. Decision to end things wasn't mutual. Did you really want to fight for it? Yes, because the clip was right before the party. Why would you want to fight for it and you know he slept with somebody else? Oh, she's saying she found out he slept with her at the party. Okay. But he was too feisty. In that conversation, I wouldn't want to get back with you. Decided to give it a chance. He's like, we broke up a few days before on Saturday, and this was filmed on Monday. You don't remember all of a sudden, and now she have a good memory. She didn't know it was physical cheating. Thought we could. Why would you want to give it a chance at his tongue been all up with Kinga? I don't understand. Kristoff, since you were interrupting her, we can go into specifics. Really? Oh, he's still feisty. I was disappointed in Greece, and we talked about it. What were you disappointed with? Our experience was different from others. Off camera, things were much better between us. Okay, she's saying, yes, you're right. I also received a lot of hate. Not hate, we were criticizing you. The cameras made her uncomfortable, y'all. She's an introvert. She's a closed off person. Cameras were overwhelming. Cameras don't make you say you want the life to appear perfect. She felt awkward on camera. Right, they should have left each other in Greece. We had deep conversations where we agreed on things. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, maybe the big puzzle pieces didn't fit, but after brunch, I said goodbye to Uno. I felt like I was about to leave the show. I should have trusted my gut and not in not choosing Kinga. The second time, I should have followed my gut and ended it. Then nothing terrible would have happened later. Oh, really? He's like, he a little flippant. I don't like his tone and attitude. He arranged a bubble bath date with wine for her. Okay. We went paddleboarding. There was a romantic sunset, even dolphins. We saw the dolphins. Get to the point. Get to the point. Kept talking about the show instead of our feelings, which wasn't very romantic. Okay, you want to be romanced? Oh, Kristoff wants to be romanced. Okay. Okay, he wants to be romanced. She disagrees though. Never been on a date where it was great for the other person, but average for him. Hard for me to believe Malika really felt that way. But you said y'all were talking off camera. So how is it? He's like, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it at all. No, he wanted to feel up on it. Not that he didn't feel it. He wanted to feel up on it, and you probably weren't letting him. She says, I'm very down to earth. I don't know if you're a down to earth girl. What we saw wasn't down to earth girl. I'm gonna need to know what you're down to earth about. Before we discuss your whole story, let's bring out the other person. Oh, how did I know? How do I know? Oh, where's she gonna sit? Where Kinga gonna sit? Where is Kinga? Kinga coming? Kinga, could you join us, please? Oh, Kinga came in. Oh, yes. Oh no, not Kinga sitting next to Malika. Not y'all put Kinga to sit next to Malika. Separate couches. Thank you for joining us, Kinga. Oh, oh, Malika, why your face all twisted? Right, what you had with Kinga was special in the pods, Kristoff. Kinga has an amazing voice. Oh, he was enchanted, so now she's magical. Kinga, don't be putting it on too much, girl. We know you ain't no victim in this. Don't be trying to act and be unmindful. Kinga started on top. Malika was lower, not at the bottom, but he was very curious about Malika. Okay. Kinga started having doubts. Okay. Okay. She spoke to other guys in the pods about different topics. Were more about partying, whereas with me it was more about family. Kinga is trying to look demure and mindful, y'all. With that, oh, she's trying to look coy. We talked a lot in the lounge. I'm still friends with a few of the guys from the show. Well, he's trying to say Kinga was spread like mustard in the men's lounge. We all talked to multiple people. You better tell him, Kinga. Where was Kristoff on your list with these multiple people? She said, oh, he was always first. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, what was your decision based on, or why the letter? There were a few points in the letter. What was it? What was the points? You don't want to offend her. It could have just been gossip. I had no proof it was true. Maybe the guys were just jealous. I prefer that she read it herself. I even asked her to read it calmly. Okay. Tell me if she wanted me to clarify anything. Okay. She felt it was true, or if she just wanted to, but she just walked out. You accused her of stuff. You wrote that you were choosing someone else. What was I supposed to do? Beg for you? Exactly. I explained my reasons. You could have clarified. No, she wasn't going to beg for you, Kristoff. You were picking somebody else. She wasn't going to beg. Do you think Kristoff should have said what was in the letter? Or is it better he didn't? She's like, he could have. Okay. But if he felt it was better this way, okay. Did you regret the letter? Right. Did you regret letting others' opinions influence your decision? He never regretted it. Oh, really? No, because you already dipped in. You put your quill into her inkwell. That's why you don't regret it. I followed my heart. You followed your heart, really? Did you expect your relationship to end like that? No, it was a big surprise. Okay. Okay, it was a big surprise for in the pods. Kinga. Were you also, yes, you, Kinga, stop being demure. Why these, I'm gonna start calling them the Twisted Sisters. Why is Malika, Julia, and Ulita looking like that? He said he was infatuated with Kinga. It was obvious. He was enchanted. He was enchanted. When I sat by my bed in the evening after those days, I didn't know much about Kinga, but it was incredible. It was hard to describe energy. I wrote down questions for each girl in the following days. Come on, get out my face, Kristoff. I compared them. Over time, became clear to me it would be the wrong choice. More interested in Malika and how things would fit there. Right, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Uh, She's like, she was surprised. You were air hustling. Went on that date thinking I will be the one getting dumped. Yeah, did you know Kristoff was also seeing Malika? She didn't know. She didn't know because Malika kept it close to the vest. Malika kept it close, but she was air hustling and she was encouraging Kinga to talk to her. I don't know. Malika never really shared who she was talking to exactly. I was sure we'd leave the show together. She felt like there was something special between. Oh, she thought she and Malika were friends. Kinga, y'all thought y'all were friends. You thought so? Mm. He felt inadequate. You told Malika that you kissed Kinga. Why didn't you tell her the whole truth and nothing but the truth? He didn't want to do it on camera, but he regrets it now. He didn't expect Kinga to reveal it. Oh, you wanted to cheat in peace and quiet. Pressure did. Now I did on Netflix on camera. Like, okay. Oh, you didn't want it to be international that you a cheater. Oh, you wanted it quiet. What did you know? When Kristoff and I met completely by chance. Completely by chance. Really? He was following you, girl. Told me they didn't see a future with Malika. Oh, Camille Uno said, girl, it wasn't by chance. Said he wanted to try with me, so I believed him and how he presented it. Was it really a coincidence that y'all met? Let's ask Kinga, was it a complete coincidence? I don't want to say everything. Ooh, Camille, add into it. I'm not attacking you. I'm only answering honestly. Didn't you ask another participant where Kristoff was on that fateful day that you didn't accidentally meet twice? Oh, she was around the apartments. You came there for him. No, I came to the city center with friends. Oh, where were the friends? You were alone? No, I wasn't. Oh, ask Kristoff who was sitting with. I wasn't alone. Okay, Kristoff, who was there? I think there was some friends there. Kinga approached you, pulled you to the side. She said no. Kristoff said yes. He came to me and she's like, he came to me. Who lying? Who texted to ask where I was? The person can confirm it. Oh, we met by accident. She ain't denying. First time I went out to dinner with friends, you were texting Alex. I did text Alex, where are you guys? People saw the text. Oh, if that's what you think. I don't think it. That's how it is. Oh, we got text messages. We need to see the text messages. Did I tell you to come? No. I don't understand. I don't understand. When did I ask you to talk? I wouldn't have recognized you on the street. Oh, he said, I don't know what you look like. Bottom line is I messed up because things went further. No, the bottom line is you wanted a piece of that. Hey, Adelia. Yeah, Camille Uno had the tea. It went further regardless of how y'all met who called who texted who, whether it was a coincidence or not, y'all met. And as Jesse Wu says, the continents was meeting. I still felt for Kinga what I did through the wall. Okay. Why are you upset, Malika? Forget it. You don't want that man. The night got carried away. I woke up in the morning, started thinking more with my head than my heart. Or you just laid with her and woke up in the morning? Yes, if I could imagine a future in Iceland. Okay. He told me to think it through. He also called the producers to ask what his options were. I wrote back that I had considered everything, that I was willing to move to Iceland with him. Okay, he called the producers. Where's that call? We need that call. We know they recorded it. I thought he was serious. Well, if he called producers, I would think he was serious. Were you really planning to move back to Iceland? We did talk about that and all kinds of things that night. Oh, he just wanted a cookie. Did you ever consider breaking up with Malika and being with Kinga instead? He's like, I hesitated. I was overwhelmed by being infatuated with two women at the same time, two women outside of your league. After things didn't work out in Greece, and I finally met Kinga in a few hours, it was great to meet her. She denied everything in the letter, believed it might still work, that we could try something. Maybe I'd leave the show, maybe she'd come to Iceland. Why would you call the producers then? I need the receipts from the producers. Did he call y'all? We were going to make each other happy. How did you find out it wasn't going to happen? That he wanted to stay with Malika? Exactly. He called and said that he didn't know what to do. Oh, because Malika told him she loved him. I got rejected once more by someone I really cared about. Oh, I thought she broke up with him. The night you met, did you know Kristoff was still with Malika? He said he didn't see a future with Malika. So you knew he was still with her, but he said he didn't have a future. He said he wouldn't go any further with Malika. He wanted to try with her. Oh, no, he just wanted to try your cookies, girl. I know it shouldn't have happened. Okay. Before he talked to Malika, but y'all got carried away. You told him you didn't want to. It was an emotional time for all of us. Okay, y'all got carried away. I believe that. Did you decide to tell Malika? Why did you? She didn't tell her the whole truth, y'all. Because she deserved the truth. Okay. Malika don't want to talk about it. It's hard to listen. It's been a year, Malika. Get over it. Get over it. It's been a year. She said, I've always tried to treat everyone with respect. I don't want to stoop below the level of my self-respect. But you didn't even want to talk to her to get the whole truth. There was a lack of honesty. He's a liar. Where's Anu? He's a liar. Lack of honesty and integrity. Stop, girl. I need you to get feisty. I need you to get feisty. He was a liar and a cheat and a scoundrel. I believe people sometimes make mistakes in difficult moments. Okay, yeah. We're only human. Yeah. Okay. Kinga said, okay, Camilo Uno. Right, I wasn't the one in a relationship with Malika. Don't do that, Camille. We're in a relationship with Malika, but you knew the feeling. She had feelings for Kristoff. As a woman to another woman, you shouldn't have done that. Right, Camille? You need to hush and let the ladies handle this. You let something pass. You can't do things like that, Kinga. You knew he had a fiance. You're not the only one to blame. I don't want us to put all the blame on Kinga because I was the root of it all. I took responsibility. Oh, now you want to be all noble, Kristoff. You apologize. I regret deeply. I'm ashamed. Why are we so emotional a year later? Million things. I thought I knew a lot about relationships. No, you didn't have these types of women. I'm sorry. Been a long time. Believe it or not, I follow my heart from the start to finish. Oh, so your heart is a cheating heart. It's a lying heart. You consider others' feelings while she try. What is hard? I don't want anyone here to get hate. We don't hate none of y'all. We don't. We dislike how y'all moving. We don't hate none of y'all. It turned into something horrible. No, you did something horrible. You cheated and used two women. Everyone here came for love. It's difficult for everyone. Y'all bring it together. You're dating multiple people, but we ain't sleeping with multiple people. Kinga, did y'all use protection? Right, Kristoff and Kinga, have y'all been in contact? Oh, we spoke on the phone maybe 3 times. Oh, really? We still talking? We met once in the park. Oh, it's important to have closure. Is the situation between y'all resolved? We're not in touch. Are y'all dating again? She found someone and she feels incredible at peace. Really be at peace? We were just choking up. She feels appreciated, warmth, and support. That sultry voice gonna get them every time, Kinga. Glad you're happy. Thank you for your honesty and courage in coming here. I just hope Kinga, she knew he had a fiance. Okay. Hope everyone finds love and happiness before, because we all came here for that. Why you Ulita like rolling her eyes when Kinga is talking? Why Kinga got to leave? Why y'all treating her like a hidden secret? She should stay. Malika, would you like to say something to Kristoff? Everyone makes mistakes. That ain't a mistake. That's a character flaw. Most important thing is to learn from it. No, you're being a little too pageantry in your answers. Honesty, integrity, and respect for others matter most. I need Malika to throw a little shade. He said, I know her dating history. She hadn't been lucky in love. Hope she finds love of her life. You see, you throwing her dating history in her face, Kristoff. No, no, he was being shady. He was being shady, Malika. Don't thank him. I'm sorry all for yelling. Yes, we decided to give ourselves a chance to get to know each other under normal circumstances. Oh, y'all dated after the show without cameras? And he still was seeing Kinga in the park? Invited, met his family, his lovely parents? I've been living in Poland for 10 years. First time I had a Polish family dinner like that. Shoot, what? Breaded pork chop, cucumber soup, half sour. Such a good memory. What? Hello, Mia Mia. Big smile. She recalls it. Fond memories of trying to rebuild your relationship. So where is it now? Or you just showed her to have it a bit of Poland? Confirmed it was more likely to turn into a great support system and friendship. I don't understand how I can do. He cheated on me, and I go and be friends with him and his family. Oh my gosh, we want different things. What was Kristoff looking for a job because he knew she needed work in that house? I know there was cheating. I know you don't like that word. It was a cheating, whether you like the word or not. I wanted to. I tried. Oh, it was always at the back of my mind, as it should be. He proved he's a cheater. It was hard to build trust, of course. I don't understand people who can forgive and forget cheaters. So we support each other now. Really? I hope she feels my support. I can't say what I want to say. Members, we're gonna say what we want to say next week, Saturday, okay? The right people are out there for us. Don't let him be blocking your blessing of your man don't want to come forward because your cheating ex is still there. Thank you for the experiment. Truly, I'm very grateful. He said, I'm definitely single. I wouldn't put anyone through watching this show with me. Well, they're going to watch the show. They're going to see it. Give himself another year before dating. That don't mean he ain't going to be sleeping around, y'all. Dating does not mean he ain't going to be slapping skins. Okay? Thank you for the conversation. Some of you succeeded. Some are still looking. Looking back, would you say love is blind? Yeah, many people saying yes. Used to be afraid to ask tough questions at the beginning. I like your sneaks. I know they look like Vans, but they ain't Vans. He doesn't date the same. Jacek does not date the same. Do you want kids? Is what he asked right away. Okay. Marta and Damian, they're still together. They showed a video, but I'm gonna say what I learned after this. She learned self improvement doesn't end after a year or two. Okay, that's Ulita. Work on yourself your whole life. Sometimes look at things more critically. Very happy and grateful for the experiment. It's not that strange, Mia Mia, once you hear what I heard. It's not that strange. Philip never talked so much about feelings or emotions before. That's what her Mia. Once it's done, I need to see if they release what is said about them, what is happening right now, which is good news. Besides showing that love can be blind, because we were blinded by y'all, Daria. We didn't think y'all would make it. Julia, she needs to speak more kindly about herself. Yes, yes, Julia. Accept yourself more. Yes, Julia. Okay, you are making steps. Yes, Julia. Accept yourself more. Yes. Yes, you need to let your feelings show, Camille Uno. You need to show your feelings because you were too stoic. Know what you want in a relationship and work on it. Yes. You need to learn to talk about feelings with men. How about learn not to cheat? How about learn not to cheat? Okay? Malika learn that she gotta always be herself. She gonna give us the pageantry answer. Thank you so much. Thank you all for the conversation. I'm not mad at this hour and a half. I am not mad at it. I'm not mad. Every one of y'all can have an hour and a half for a reunion. Thank you to all those who follow the couples through the crazy journey. I am mad. Poland owes me nothing. Season of Love is Blind Poland ends now. We'll see you next time. Why did y'all have to end with that owl? Y'all, I'm gonna have to see it all the way to the credits. I'm watching body language. I'm watching. Okay, Daria and Ulita. Okay, I'm open to it. Okay, they may have rekindled their friendship. I like that. I like that. Yes. Yes. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Okay. Okay, that's the end. Now what I heard, not Cheryl with the ow. What I heard on the Polish streets, internet streets, is that Marta, honey, you outed yourself. Marta, sweetie, you outed yourself. Yes, yes, Mia, welcome on in, welcome here. It was pretty good. Uh we gonna have the panel tomorrow. Let's get into this, okay? Okay. Marta went and changed her name in like what you would call the driver's license place, or legally change her name. That's how people knew they were still together. People were coming in my comments on Tickety Talk saying Marta done trying to change her name, girl. It's on the public record, girl. She out here. They still married, girl. So again, what I have heard too is that it was going to be a Swedish reunion. The rumor on the curb is that Marta is with child. The rumor in the Polish streets, I do not know. This is all alleged. This is according to the streets of Poland, and the Polish people that I cannot verify, is that Marta is with child. I don't know. There's no pressure. There's no pressure at all here. We love it. I love Sweden. Every reunion, somebody big belly with child. Sweden, everybody is big belly with child at a reunion. Okay, we had Amanda season 1, and we had Amanda season 1. We had Karen and Nicholas in season 2. Okay, we are always big with babies in Sweden. So again, Sweden wastes no time. Did it have one this past Sweden? No, nobody was anybody with child this past Sweden? No. Yes. Ibrahim and Annie were with child. That is Sweden season 3. Every time Sweden is with child. Okay. That's what people are saying. That's why they didn't come. They didn't show up. They are there. I have asked people who have said that in my comments. I need picture proof, and I need her or Damian to confirm it. Now, Damian, I know you are in my Tickety Talk comment section. Damian, I know you are on my Tickety Talk. I don't know if you are here in my YouTube section too. Damian, Marta, I wish y'all well. I don't mind that y'all didn't come. I'm perfectly happy with the video. Okay? I'm gonna like to talk and interview y'all if you would like, but please not in the yellow shorts. I've seen them yellow shorts too much already in this reunion. Damian becoming a husband and father. Definitely didn't see that when it started. I kind of seen it to the end. By that mixer, he'd simmered out. He'd simmered out. Okay. I like Camille Uno even better after the reunion. Well, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow because some people think that Camille Uno is the cheater that he's being accused of being. Okay. Now, here's the other thing I would say with Marta, and I'll say it tomorrow. Marta, if you are with child, congratulations, girl. But I'm going to need you to get a new deck of cards. Because them cards was lying when you asked, are you going to be with child? Are you going to be with child within a year? If you are with child, I'm going to need you to get rid of them deck of cards and get yourself a new set. Or maybe you counted the cards in the wrong direction. But y'all, that's just me being a little bit of Damian in this. Daria and Filip. I did not see that coming. Okay. Okay. You don't think that's a reasonable excuse? Well, I don't know. I don't know if she is with child and it could be due any day now. Not everybody's like Nicola and Karen that they will show up at the reunion. We don't know if there's any complications. We just don't know. Okay. We just don't know. However they wish to get their doctor's note for not being at the reunion. But I would have loved to see it. I would have loved to see it. Yes, it is weird they didn't come. Y'all can speculate all you want. Y'all can speculate all you want. I'm going to speculate on the good things. Okay? I'm going to speculate on the good things. Maybe I'll speculate on the bad tomorrow after I rewatch this. But they sent a video on their year together, and they're still together. They say they're still together. They say she's changing her name. We don't know, Mia. But yeah, thank you, Terry. I'm bringing me back full circle. Daria and Filip. The couple that could. I didn't see this coming. I didn't expect it coming. I thought this was going to flop. Remember what we said? No, this is the wrong studio. I'm in the wrong studio for that. I can't see the we thought they were going to be divorced by the reunion, but they're together, stronger than ever. If you have watched Maths Australia, you understand why I say stronger together, stronger than ever. Shout out Beck. Stronger than ever. Yeah, the video didn't show much other than cooking together, grandma watching him. We're going to get there. But Filip and Daria didn't expect it. She has met his family. I think the family is more happy with her. Glad. It sounded like he was a bad boy kind of thing, doing all kinds of stuff, and the family just happy. He met a nice girl, and he married. And he's kind of settled within himself. That's what I'm thinking. Okay? Okay? Your Nana was supervising. She was real supervising, though. Right. I was happy they're together. With all the stuff about love, them being together, I don't side-eye them as much as I side-eye production. Because production knew they were married. And they edited it so we can see and act like. I'm glad he took responsibility for saying she's a nice piece of That was not his finest moment, that she reacted that way because she did not like it. But don't lie to me, Daria, that you were attracted to him when you first met him. We saw you on the vacation say, I thought you were taller. Okay? Jacek and Ulita. Ulita, you ain't happy where you are. I'm sorry. I know you are in my TikTok streets. If you are in my YouTube streets, why? I would like you to come here and explain to me, why are you so emotional about Jacek and it's been a year? And I have that for all the ladies. And the three sisters on that couch, Ulita, Julia, and Malikica. Why are we so emotional about these men and what happened? Okay, that tells me there's a lot more that I ain't seen. Because if you said this man was dragging you to the altar and you weren't feeling it, and then you're catching feelings after, I'm going to need you to explain things to me. Why are you still getting so close to him? But you got a whole fiance in this within a year, and we still carrying on. I told y'all Jacek was with somebody who was his cheerleader. I told y'all Jacek was going to find somebody who understands. I told y'all that. I knew it. And you got a man. Thank you, Terry. And you got a man. Oh yes, we didn't. Filip and Daria didn't talk about the comment about him sleeping with her mom too. Yeah, he did say he would sleep with her mom too. They were in Greece. They were packing, and he made that comment. But Ulita, you with a whole other man that your son likes, and you are planning a wedding for next year. Congratulations. But I don't know why you got all this twisted face for Jacek. I don't understand it. Yeah, Jacek was not going to stay single for long. And why Ulita asking like we didn't see her swerve Daria. We saw her swerve Daria at the mixer. And Daria was like, wait a minute, what happened? What happened? And Daria even came to her and said, girl, is we cool? Is we cool, girl? What has changed? Nothing. I just have a small circle of friends. I keep my circle small. Oh, really? Okay, I'm going to stay over here and you stay over there. Why is Ulita acting like she did not swerve, curve, and do the whole, she didn't do a full stiff arm, but she certainly went around her. And I'm like, Ulita, I need you to understand. I know you probably thought Daria was coming for your man, okay? We saw how Daria was looking at Jacek when she first saw him. We heard the confessional that she said he's a fine-looking man and more her type. We heard it. Ulita. We heard it. But don't act like you didn't swerve and curve that girl at the mixer. Okay? Right, she gave it a cold shoulder. She said her heart was open. Fanatic, unique. She said her heart was open, so I guess it was. Right, I'd have the nerve to cry on stage. Ulita. I think we're having a little bit of revisionist history. Production, run the videotape. Please. That's the moments where you run the videotape, okay? This is the moment y'all should have done. Well, funny you should say that, Ulita, because we kind of saw you avoiding Daria, and then Daria had to come to you and ask you, is something wrong? Is you cool? Can we play that footage? That's what you do, host and hostess. All this other background footage, we didn't need to see the sour dill stuff. That's the footage you should have played. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Have you heard anything about Kamil and Kristoff? He said he learned to open up and discuss his emotions with men. Not that they're together to go to Africa. They're not together. Okay. Now somebody wrote, y'all be messy in TikTok in Poland, and I love it. Somebody wrote a comment saying, I don't know why Jacek and Filip don't just get together because they seem to love each other more than the women. I cried laughing. But it seems like there were lots of romances that came through. Lots of romances. But Kristoff, you ain't no saint, but we gonna get to you. That's why I tend to side with Jacek, because she don't see herself clearly. It doesn't seem so. They don't live together. I know people have said they did come out that Kristoff and Kamil Uno live together. No. What happened is Kristoff came to Norway and he stayed with Kamil Uno for like a month, but they're not living together. That's what I heard. I don't know which one is that they're living together permanently or not. I heard that Kristoff went to Norway. I don't know if he's looking for carpentry work, but he went to Norway and lived with Kamil Uno for like a month. Again, I don't know these people, and I am not going to be Julia and believe in everything that somebody done told me, because I haven't asked Kamil Uno directly. I have not asked Kristoff directly. But all of y'all are certainly welcome to come here and plead your case because we will listen. Okay, we have talked to y'all know what we have around here. Love is Blind Italy. Elisa came up here because we were on her neck. We were on Elisa's neck about how she popping off on her fiance at the movie, and we're like, girl, is you cool? And she came up in here and said, no, y'all don't understand. And we gave her the platform to speak. And then we was like, wait a minute, girl, actually you was calm. If that had happened to me, I would have popped off earlier. So we know around here, things can be not as they seem. And Elisa came through here and explained exactly that. If you also a fan of Love is Blind Sweden, Danette, our lovely sweet Danette came through here and interviewed, okay? She interviewed. She is a lovely young lady. Exactly how she was on screen is exactly how she was at the interview. So please check out those interviews. But y'all are certainly welcome to come here through from Poland. Again, Elisa was Italy. English is not her first language. We are very much accepting around here. Right, not checking facts. Julia Ing. Okay, yes, I'm not Julia Ing around here. I will check with you, okay? Wonder if he still lives in Iceland. I don't know. Danette was a sweetheart. Absolutely. She still is, okay? We still communicate. Now y'all ask you why she didn't do more. Girl, go look at the interview, please. Because when she was popping off on him about her dog and all these other things were happening. She popped off on her best friend when she was packing up. We were like, girl, is you cool? And then we heard all of it. And we was like, yeah, girl, you was real cool. But for Jacek and Ulita, I wish them the best. Okay, wish them all the best. Because Jacek, yeah, the way you're talking about that lady, she gonna be around a while. I have a feeling, but I don't know these people at all. Okay. And Ulita, congratulations. I'm glad your son is approving as well. Congratulations. It's going to be wonderful. Already, I think she's being romanced, but I'm going to need you to let go of any emotions that you have towards Jacek and stop revising some things. Or come and tell us what we missing. Okay. The Marta and Damians of the world. Yes, grandmama was supervising. Okay. Nana was supervising. I don't know. I know y'all say we didn't see much in their video and footage. I saw that the dog still ain't trained. And I'm sorry, Damian, that's your job, okay? The dog still ain't trained. And the dog licking up in your face. I don't do my dogs licking in my face. If you're a dog owner that does that, I'm happy for you. I just don't, okay? I see that my dog licks on both his nuts and I'm not having you lick my face after that. That's just me. Okay? That's just me. Every dog owner is different. And my dogs don't. You see this line? This is the kitchen line. You do not enter. You do not enter. They know it. But that's just me. I'm just a different kind of dog owner. I was raised dogs outside. It's kind of different with dogs inside. Totally understand. Okay? I'm just different. But I wish them well. If the rumors are true, I wish them, all the best for their family. I'm loving how warm they are with each other. I'm loving it. Because the reason why I also believe the rumors, did we see a full body shot of her? Did we see in that video they sent? Did we see a full body view of Marta? I don't remember seeing it. I remember seeing from the chest up. I see the chest up. Even in the yellow thing, we never saw belly or nothing. We just saw the chest up. Right. We did not see. We saw Marta's face in the bed and he laying there. We saw him vacuuming. We saw him cutting up potatoes and Nana watching. We saw him. We saw her walking the dogs. We see more dog than her. We saw her right there at some place. We ain't see no full body. So that's where I side-eye it. But it's a happy side-eye. Happy side-eye. Cheryl said, I love my dog, but no lick in my face. Don't lick my face, okay? But yes, yeah, we're gonna get to that. Let's go to that one. Since you have that comment there, Mia, I appreciate Kamil Uno supporting Julia. Even though he spoke against her family, he was trying to be supportive. Her mother comes across as very toxic. For example, when she tried on her wedding dress. Yeah, totally. She got a lot of backlash from the general public, and we do not condone that around here. Do not come to these people, anybody in any show, or come to people anyway with any kind of negativity. Okay? Okay? Any kind of negativity. Not Damian looked like he could be a couple months pregnant. Oh, golly. See, that could make me cry. Hey, Sandria, I don't know what you were talking about, girl, because I always have their pictures. Girl, I always have their pictures. This is just an after reunion live. We just watched the reunion. It was an hour and a half. I'm just giving my opinion. Tomorrow will be the panel at about 2. Gives the U.S. folks time to leave and go enjoy their Memorial afternoon with their families. That's 2 p.m. EST. And then next week, Saturday, at 7 p.m. or 7:30, the members, we're going to be talking about this the way we can when we're not in mixed company. Okay? Last night, Trey had a lot to say, and he shared story time, and I did too. But Kamil Uno, how y'all feel? How y'all feel? Because Kamil Uno, yes, he was supporting her. Yes, he was like, I didn't realize you didn't have the support that I thought you did. You didn't have the support I thought you did. Right, he said, I wish your family had your back more. She can't see it. She thinks it is. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I do the reunion, probably the one we did, I forgot. Not the just married food. Y'all talking about Damian's weight. You know we don't talk about women's weight around here. Let's not go down the road with Damian's weight. I'm just talking about the fact that he wore the same yellow shorts the entire time. How about that? Okay. Now, Kamil Uno and Julia, he really thought her family supported her. And looking from his side, I think I would have thought her family supported her because they're pushing me. They're up against me to protect her. You would think they're supporting her, but they weren't. At least we don't see that support. I don't have any hate for her mama. Okay. I don't like how the mama behaved. I don't like how the mama treated her, but that don't mean I dislike the mama. They both were holding back. Yes. But I felt the thing with Kamil Uno, like this person has been trying to ruin all my future relationships. Here's the thing. If Kamil Uno cheated on this person 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and you done with him, why are we calling his future women to say anything? What I think is something. Why am I reaching out to his future woman to say anything? Why do I even bother to know where he is in his life? Why? Why could I care less what he doing and who he doing it with, as long as he ain't doing it with me? Why do I care? As the ex, why do I care? Why do I care? Why do I care what you doing? Why am I calling your future woman to say anything? She gonna find out for herself, because if he's the same man who cheated on you, if he is the same man that cheated on you, it's going to come out. Then he didn't change, and she gonna find out. But what if he's not the same man? What if he wasn't that man? We still didn't address the fact, why didn't you go and talk to him before? All they kept saying is like, you trusted the word of a stranger. Why didn't you speak to Camille Uno is a question I would have liked to have seen. Julia, you're certainly welcome to come on here. Certainly welcome to chat and talk. That is the only question I would ask. Well, no, that ain't the only question. One, why didn't you try to speak to him? Did you try to speak to him? Two, how did Terry tell it? How did she get your number? How did the ex get your number to put her foot in it? And why are you so quick to believe a stranger that you had never met and he dated maybe 5 years ago? Did you not think, well, what is this person's purpose? State your purpose. What is your reasoning? Why are you here? You just jumped and believed it because she sounded convincing. And here's what I think. I don't know Julia. I don't know her from a can of paint. But I think Julia is a girl's girl to a fault. It's nothing wrong with being a girl's girl. Nothing at all. But I think when she said she sounded convincing, I think it took her to where she was cheated on in the past, like she said, and the girl sounded convincing. But she couldn't be convincing, but how do you know it's even the truth? Lots of people sound convincing. That doesn't mean it's the truth. And even if he is what you say, he deserved to get at least a conversation. So now we understand why Camille Uno was so feisty after the wedding. I would be too. He actually was tame. And I guess it's because of the camera. Because here we go again. This woman is trying to ruin another relationship of mine. And Camille Uno sat on that couch and said, I told you about her. I told you about the situation. I told you what happened. Because he's probably thinking, I don't know him, but he's probably thinking, this person has ruined relationships in the past. If I tell Julia about her, if she does stick her foot in this relationship, nothing would happen. Julia is equipped with the information. She won't believe her, and she will pay it no mind. And here he is. And Julia believed it. Now he's like, what can I do? I'm glad to know he was going to be a no. But he was going to be a no with the option to date after when he asked, what would it be for you to say, I do? Because I think he was prepared to have that conversation after the wedding, say, okay, this is what I need to be an I do. What do you need to be an I do? And I don't know him. Camille Uno, for you, you need to clean house about the people around you. You did say you cut people off. I did hear that. You cut people off. You distance yourself. But dude, somebody said in the comments earlier, your picker is off. And you need to communicate, like how she's not feeling accepted. You weren't feeling accepted when she was asking you to change. You needed to have a conversation. Like, why do you need me to change? What is it about what I'm doing that's making you feel uncomfortable or not desired? Because I'm feeling like you're rejecting me. And I think because of how Julia is and how she feels about rejection, she may have understood that. I don't know these people, but I think if he had that conversation with her, I think Julia would have understood. I could be wrong. Now, Julia, you saying about people should not be saying negative stuff to you at all. It is unacceptable, and block them on the internet. Okay? People should not be negative. They should not be saying racist stuff to you at all. It is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I will say that it did come off as insecure. It did come up as insecure. Okay? It did come up as insecure on our screens. When you kept saying, oh, wasn't he more excited? He should have been more excited with me to read the reveal. He should be more excited. He should do this. It does seem like you need to be fed that type of attention. He said that the lady had done it to him several times. What did he do? What is he doing to allow her to continue to do it? Here's the thing. What did he do? I don't know. I just believe it could be a fatal attraction, but that's just a movie, okay? It could be that he just left her. You know, some people can't take you leaving them. But I don't know any more to speculate anymore. But what is he doing to allow her to continue doing it? The thing is his circle. Remember, he said it's the same circle of people. So he needed to close that circle, like Ulita said. He needed to close and cut them off. And it sounds like he did, but I don't know how much that's going to help. But I wish both of them well. She is in therapy. Perfect. Wonderful. It sounds like at the end, like she's, as she said, she needs to talk more about herself in a positive light. Yes. We said right here, we needed her to stop saying that, you know, she ain't the traditional Polish look. She's a beautiful woman. We have always said that. Now, we have said that she's the most beautiful amongst the ladies, but again, that's just me. I think Ulita and Julia, stunning woman. All the women are beautiful, but those two are stunning, and I think Julia, absolutely stunning. Again, we talked about, you know, how she saw herself and how she doesn't meet the Polish norm for beauty standards. And people from Poland, thank you. Y'all have told me her mama has the more Roma look, okay? And that is not technically what is considered a beauty standard in Poland. You know what the beauty standard of Poland is? Whoever is Polish. And Julia is Polish. And she's a beautiful woman, so she is the beauty standard. I'm going to need y'all to get up off of this, okay? I'm going to need y'all to she was born to both Polish parents. She born in Poland. She is Poland's beauty standard. Get over it. Get over it. Okay, now I love the hair. No bow this time. Okay, no bow. Love the hair, Julia. It looked very much different. But I'm glad you're in therapy. I'm glad you're open to things. I think you definitely need to put a pause on the dating, even though you're like, what am I supposed to wait 20, 30 years? No, you're supposed to wait a minute. It's not just about you. It's a relationship with your mother and family and keeping them out your relationship so you can build a healthy one with your partner. That's what it's about. That's what we want for you, okay? And heck, you know, we say you would clean house if you went somewhere else. So you could pack up and go to another country and the men will be falling at your feet like you want. Camille Uno, I love your sister, love your families. You got to do some healing yourself. Because that lady, I don't know why after all these years, she's still trying to mess with whatever you got going on. Yeah. She definitely resembles her mother. She does. So her daddy saying stuff like that, he could go upriver, fall out here. Next up, who is the last one? This right here? Y'all needed to get a little spicier for me. Malikica, Kristoff, and Kinga. So who was looking for who? Because it seemed like Kristoff was already in Warsaw, because that's where the show was filmed. And Kristoff, you acting like you didn't know what Kinga looked like. I'm sure when you got your phone back and things were not going well with Malikica, you looked Kinga up. Don't get me and trying to be acting all innocent. That's the first thing people do is look up the people that was in the pods. And you looked up Kinga. And the face matched the voice because she is beautiful. Don't act like, how would I know it was you? You knew. You knew. How did I know it was you? How can I tell it was you amongst women in the crowd? You knew because you looked her up. When you got your phone, that's probably the second thing you did after checking your messages. Ooh, what Kinga look like? Malika, I'm going to need you to be a little more sassy. I don't use the sassy word for men at all because I know it gives connotation, okay? But I use it for women. Malika, I'm going to need you to put a little bit more bite in it. And Malika, I don't understand how this man has cheated on you on this show and you went to his family's home and got enmeshed with his family. I don't get it. Now, that may be my toxic trait, but he would be done to me. He would be blocketh. There's no way you will be able to sit on this stage and say that I have met your family. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, this, oh, that. Ain't none of that happening. None of that happening. Why? Because I have no idea what you're doing with your life, because you can't come back to me. But I wonder who convinced who. Well, let's try this without the cameras. You knew he slept with that girl. You knew, you found out he slept with her. And you letting him into your orbit? Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, we should try without the camera. Try what? Try forgetting about me until the reunion. Try forgetting about me. Okay? Now with that haircut. She shouldn't have tried it all. She should not. She should not. It was surprising. Kinga appeared to be relatively credible, more credible than Chris. She was credible, but she was trying too hard to be credible to go to Africa. She was trying too hard to be, I didn't know what he was doing. I'm not the one in a relationship with Malikica. She was trying too hard. She was trying too hard. She was trying too hard to seem docile and the one that was wronged. She was trying too hard. Kinga, we knew you were wronged and in the wrong. We didn't have as much heat for you as we had for Kristoff, so you didn't have to try so hard. Okay? I'll try to forget about it. Girl, try to forget about me. Breaking bread, eating pickles, doing all the things. All the things like I'm his woman. No, I would never know who your family is. I'm sorry. That may be my toxic trait, but there's no way I would be hanging out with his family like he didn't just cheat on me. Are you okay? Now, well, Malika, were you looking to hire him to build the cabinets in the apartment that you bought? Were you looking for a man to do those types of things and get the fiance discount? That's the only reason I would think you would have him in your orbit, is because you needed a contractor you can at least trust to do their work, if not trust to be in a relationship with. But you didn't need his family to get the Polish lifestyle. I'm sure Daria would invite you over to her parents' house. I'm sure Daria would have done that. I'm sure Julia would invite you for a cookout at her granddaddy's house. You did not need to work or handle with Kristoff in order to be accepted by a Polish family. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You are accepting foolishness. She tried harder to appear to be a victim more than she tried to be credible. To go to Africa, so right. So right. Exactly. Put that man to work. Let him be useful. Not a day laborer. Yes, a day laborer. She probably had contractors that ain't reliable. Like, I might as well. I know him. I ain't gonna let him touch me, but I'm gonna let him touch these cabinets. I'm gonna let him touch this hardwood floor. He ain't gonna touch me, and I ain't gonna touch him. At least I know him, and the people know him. I know he's looking for work. His work is in Iceland, and he here right now. Let me go to his family's house and act like I got some act right. But I need him to work on the house. Yes, a day laborer. Kristoff. It told me a lot. You tried to clean it up when saying, don't go too hard on Kinga. Don't go too hard on her. Because you were still meeting her in the park. Malika, did you know that? While you were schmoozing with his family and going and having the half sour pickles of it all, did you know he was still meeting Kinga in the park? He still was playing y'all after the experiment. And Kristoff, you are welcome to come here and explain yourself, because the timeline, according, again, I'm a quote our girl Jessie Wu, the continents were still meeting. The continents were still meeting after the fact. So while he having Malika go meet the family, he meeting Kinga at the park. Kristoff, you're still playing. You're still playing in their faces, but you ain't gonna play in ours. You ain't gonna play in our face, because we see it. Well, but funny true, Malika was leaving with some too. It also tells you I'm gonna say it, y'all. This tells you how he views both women. Malikica gets to meet the family. Kinga gets the park. Hello. Malikica gets the family. Kinga gets the park. Hello. If y'all ever saw The Family That Prays, now I ain't watching Tyler Perry no more, but that was one of my favorites back in the day. And when the wife caught the mistress in the hotel room, she says, you know why he won't be seen with you in public because his partners and stuff won't understand it. But the reason why he meets you in this hotel room is because your relationship is just that, between these four walls. Your relationship with him, Kinga, was away from his family. Thank you, Mia. And the letter that he wrote in his hand showed you exactly how he felt about you. Chris was here acting like who I thought Damian was. Who knew? Trey would say he knew. Trey would say he knew that he was using his emotional intelligence against the women. He was using his emotional intelligence against them because he appeared to be very emotionally intelligent. He did. Kristoff did appear, except for when he said he didn't choose Kinga because he thought she was spread like mustard to the men in the men's line. Too many men liked her, and his ex emotionally cheated. Now I'm side-eyeing you by that ex story. Kristoff's ex, I'm side-eyeing him with that story. I don't know if you were emotionally cheated or if he was, because he certainly was doing a whole bunch of it here. It was not clean. You need to tell Malikica, hey, I'm done. And I need production to confirm whether or not he called them. Because if he did call production to ask what his options were, I would really believe Kinga. I mean, I believe most of what she says, but I'm telling you, I will go to the mat for her. Because if he called production and she heard him on the phone with production and the call actually happened, I would say, yes, girl. He wanted to get out of it. He wanted to see how it can be filmed and put together, maybe bring you on the show like Bliss and Zach. I would totally believe that he wanted me to move to Iceland, and I would believe the whole story. Okay? I would believe the whole story, but I think he just told her he called production. If he cannot produce a call, if production cannot produce a call about him talking about this, I think he played her and played her well. And it would be diabolical to say, I talked to production. I wanted to see what my options were because I want to be with you. And I want you to come to Iceland with me. But if he just told you, girl, he played you. He lied. He knew he was a cheater and flipped out. He want to cheat in peace. I don't want to hear about it all the time. I got to keep on hearing about it. Why can't you stop talking about it? I got to hear about it every minute. Yes, because it just happened and it keep on happening. And it happened after the cameras. You're in the park with Kinga. You want to cheat in peace? No, ain't no peace around here when you cheating. No peace. I don't want peace. I want problems. And you keep on bringing problems, Kristoff. You think Kinga got a bad edit? She could have. They edited her and we questioned it. We questioned why they had her be the sultry voice and we never saw her face the first date. We questioned why they were hyping her in a particular way. We knew what they were doing with Kinga. But we also know that Kinga knew he'd choose another woman. And we know anybody can promise you, my marriage ain't that great. My fiance ain't that great. Things ain't working out. Kinga could have been like, well, call me when you're done. Call me when you're done. I'm open, but you got to be done. And then we will be at the mixer talking about, hey, he told me he was going to leave you. Are y'all done? Instead of talking about what I do between the sheets. It would have been a completely different mixer. I would have been like, Kinga come up in there and like, wait a minute, he said he was going to be with me. And we would have been three sitting here. Kristoff, you told me you were going to be with me. Did you tell Malikica that? We would have had that conversation right there. We would have had that conversation right there. Maybe partially bad at it, but she put herself on the scene for some of them crimes. Now, she could have been caught up. Shout out to Usher. She could have been so caught up. Got me feeling it. Don't know what it is, but it seems to got me twisted. She could have been like Usher, caught up. But Malika, why you take this man back? You took him back several times. You took him back after you knew he was tonguing down Kinga. You took him back. You took him back. And then you took him back after the cameras, and he's still hanging out with Kinga. I'm gonna need you to have a little more sass for him. To each their own, yes. To each their own. Why did he get 2 women? Everybody dates 3 people to coming down to the end. I don't know. All 3 needed to discuss what happened at the same dang time. What? That's my song too. Production put her in the scenes. They did. They put her in the scenes. Whew. He must have been more of a vibing person. He could have been. He seems to be a charmer. He could speak to you, okay? Because I don't think he Kinga's type either, but he pulled at her heartstrings. He seemed to be, he could have the gift of gab and be charismatic. You know, there's some men that you're like, damn, why is she with him? He got a great personality. And he got stuff going for him, and he's wonderful. We never know, but we know this one ain't wonderful. But y'all are certainly welcome to come up here at any time and plead your case or tell us what we missed. And yes, Julia, I'm with you. There's a lot we don't see. There's a lot we don't get as the viewers. But what we now going to give y'all is a whole lot of hate. What we now going to give y'all is a whole bunch of stuff. We going to question your behavior. We're going to question what we see. And y'all are certainly welcome to come on here and tell us exactly what was edited in, edited out, plugged and moved, as long as it's okay with y'all contract with Netflix. Don't mess that up. Not for us. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Okay, we have watched an hour and a half. Y'all got my rant about each of these people. Y'all got my rant. Tomorrow we're going to have the panel. Everybody should have watched it by tomorrow. The panel going to talk about it. And then Saturday, members, we're going to talk about it raw. The way I think Kristoff gave it to Kinga. Oh, yes, I said it. We're going to talk about it raw on Saturday. He had convinced both ladies that they were his number one. He did. Just talking about what was on the show. Yes. We only talking about what we saw on the show. Y'all tell us if it's incorrect or not. But we'll see y'all in these streets. But I wish everyone on the cast well. I can't wait for season 2. Poland, you came in with a bang, and we appreciate it. We appreciate everything and how you showed us part of your culture, because we did learn a lot about Poland. And I did appreciate that. But thank you all so much again for being here. And I'll see you on the next